What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys. Good morning. It's a Sunday morning here in NYC. This is the last day of the New York Comic Con, but I'm here in my kitchen right now, chilling, having some breakfast, have some coffee, have a little pumpkin roll I just made, and just relaxing ahead of the last day here. My voice is a little messed up. My throat's not so hot. Not sure if that's from talking too much or getting a little sick, which, it's a con, it happens. I'm taking some zinc, which I just had right before I had a sip of coffee. Not suggested. Don't do it. But the con's been really, really good. I know you guys haven't seen me here on the channel since the first day, and I apologize about that. Day 2 on Friday, I didn't go into the con. I went straight to my lettering signing and panel at Jim Hanley's Universe, or JHU Comic Books, which went really, really well. A lot of really cool people came down that really want to hear about comic book lettering, so that was really awesome. Had a good time, and then went right to the DC Comics party, so that was really cool. So it was a long night, didn't do the con of the day, had a bunch of stuff to do here, so took care of a bunch of stuff before I left. It's kind of my usual schedule. Yesterday, when I went to the show, was mostly all about comics for me. I had to do some business stuff, some toy stuff too, which I've taken a lot of photos. So please go to my Facebook page, Ultrazilla Toys. Link is below, because I have been posting stuff there every day. A lot of photos. That's usually how these things go. And probably more photos than videos. Though sometimes it's a good combination. I haven't done any other videos since Thursday, but I plan to do a few today. There's a couple things I want to see that I think I'll do on video as well. And I'm planning to take Ultrazilla Jr. to the con, so that should be really interesting. So I definitely want to take some videos of him interacting with some with some people or toys or whatever, so his reactions. So definitely want to do some videos of that. So stay tuned for that. It'll be up sometime today, tomorrow. But I want to do a little update and tell you guys what was going on, and something I usually don't do here. I got some little brochures from the Bluefin booth, and it was actually of 3 things that really impressed me. So I really wanted to show you these things, with the brochures, which, they do a good job with these things, so I dig them. So this is the Digivolving Spirits, or from Digimon, they're coming out. That's the Wargreymon, Agumon, and Wargreymon set. If you can see it good. My camera's propped up on the table. And over here they tease Metal Garurumon, but that was actually on display as well. And you saw that in the videos. That is one of the things I took of videos. This stuff looked really great. I was really impressed with it. It is actually much more for a collector than I originally thought. Like, I had a pre-order in for this first one, and I actually canceled it, but based on what I saw, I think I might be getting it. It is incredible looking. It is way bigger than I thought. It's like this big. So I'm really impressed with that. And there's like die cast in it and a lot of chrome bits. So hold on. So it's really nice looking. Just a much nicer looking figure than I expected. So there was 3 things there. There was a Metal Garurumon, there was this, and there was one other that I don't recall the name of, and it's not on here, so I can't really talk about that, but it's in my video, so check that out. So very cool. This is really impressive stuff. So if you were on the fence about it, I think you should get it. Next up, Pacific Rim stuff. So you saw I did a touch and play, and of the Robot Spirits Gypsy Avenger, and guys, I'm really blown away by that piece. It looked really good. Now I don't know, how the actual figure is going to come out paint wise. I don't know if it's going to be more paint than that, less paint than that. That one seemed a little more painted than even the promo pic, so I'm not sure. And even the one in display, I think, was less painted. But hey, it looked great. It felt great. It was highly posable, really, really articulated. So it is nice. It is really nice. You guys are going to really like it. For the price point, it's a steal. It's a steal. So I heard something, and I will share it here. But I take this with a grain of salt because I think it's just a rumor, and I don't know full facts here. So why are these Robot Spirits so cheap, right? The thing that I heard, I'm not going to say where I heard it either. Again, rumor mill. That these are the first pieces being produced in the new factory that they have been building in Mexico, Tamashii Nations. So that actually would make a lot of sense. That would go a long way into explaining why these are so cheap here. Because, at least for transit reasons, it'll be closer. I don't know what other reasons. I'm not going to speculate. Work-wise things and stuff like that. It might be cheaper to open a factory there than in China or Vietnam or wherever. So I don't know. Again, salt, not sure. Don't even know if that factory is even close to being completed. So I don't know. But it does make a lot of sense to me. So, but overall, I think they had a fantastic display. This was their, kind of like how the Soul Chigokin, Megazord and Voltron were the big things last year that were on display, and they made a big deal about it. This was their major display, all of the Pacific Rim 2 stuff. So they're really making a big deal about it. And you can see there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. You see all the different characters. So, again, I'm sorry, I'm just, don't have a lot of room here. That's the Soul Chigokin Gypsy, which looks really nice. It's a really nice piece. Looking forward to that. So you had, Gypsy, Embracer Phoenix, Titan Redeemer, and then you had Saber Athena, Guardian Bravo, and Obsidian Fury, as the ones on the new ones on display. Obsidian Fury looked really good. Now we don't know, based on the trailer that came out, which looked awesome, exactly what Obsidian Fury is. It might be a bad guy. I don't know. It might be a bad Jaeger, or Jaeger gone wrong. I'm not sure what's going on. There's something interesting going on in that trailer. The trailer itself, I really, really like it, but I could already tell, as far as an overall movie, and it's definitely going to be a step down artistically, and meaty wise, from the first movie. That first movie for me is amazing on a lot of levels, filmmaking levels. So this one just looked like a straight up popcorn flick. I'm fine with that. Let's have fun, right? So this is the big thing that was debuted at the show also, the Raijin Kaiju. Now, some controversy going on in fandom because it's a vinyl figure, so it's only going to have few points of articulation, maybe in the legs and arms, and that's it. But it's a new little sideline that they're doing for this. It's called Sophie Spirits, Sophie Spirits, Sofubi Spirits, whatevs. For vinyl. But let me say this. In person, this thing looked amazing. So if this is anywhere close to, this goes for $40. It's a big piece, and it's really nicely detailed, really great sculpt, and really good paint. So on par with like the SH Figure Arts Zero figures, which go for around the same amount of money. And this is bigger. So guys, like, for anyone's complaining that this is not worth the price, it totally is. This is the right price point for this. It's a big figure. It's gonna scale well with and sit well with any of your SH Monster Arts figures. Yeah, it's not that articulated, but you're not gonna get an articulated figure this big for $40. You know, that's just the price point. I mean, like, you could tell right here, it is really well done. So, you know, as long as the final product comes out looking like the products that were on display, you're gonna have a nice figure to display with your kaiju. I mean, like, does everything have to be super articulated? Nah, it really doesn't. You know, like, I mean, that's just my opinion. Hey, you do what you want. You know, like, I'm all across the board when it comes to articulation. So I have some X Plus now. You know, like, I have a lot of other vinyl figures. This is perfectly fine. I am totally awesomely fine keeping with the price points. So that's really good. I know, like, Diamond Select also debuted a kaiju, and that's gonna be cheap as well, although it didn't really say the price, so I don't know for sure how much that's gonna be. So let's not, you know, but it will have some articulation, I believe, you know, so, like, based on their other product. But that stuff looked good too. I want to just mention the Diamond Select stuff looked really good, and the kaiju looked really good. So we think it's Raijin as well, maybe as a different form, as we saw in the trailer. It definitely has different forms. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But me personally, I don't mind this at all, you know. So it is what it is. You know, something I want to say is, like, there's different, like, levels of plastics that they use, different, you know, materials used. So they just warrant different price points, you know, like, I don't know where things are made, how they're made, QC checks. There's so much that goes into pricing, you know, like, that the general public sometimes doesn't really even think about. So it is what it is. Last thing I want to talk about, Storm Collectibles. Now, these are some things that I did pick up, and you'll see in my last videos will be like my haul video and stuff, and final recap. So Storm Collectibles had, if I'd say besides them, like, Bluefin made a huge deal about Storm Collectibles, and rightfully so. Now, there was one of the creators, designers was there, Kiki. I did not get to meet him. I wanted to, but I couldn't. You had to buy, like, I did buy enough, but, like, I think I might have missed. There was a whole deal that went on with Bluefin that, you know, real quick, let's get it out of the way now. Bluefin has made at least the first day, made a real big mess of the line. So I waited on the line for like 45 minutes, only to be told when I got to the cashier that they didn't have Storm Collectibles exclusives there. I had to go to a different line. I was like, nope, I won't. So they said, they, like, you know, were at least nice enough to make me go to the, you know, the other cashier direct. But that was not good. Also, Zangief, I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Zangief, which was supposed to be an early release, which I did pick up because I already had it on pre-order at BBTS. So I figured might as well get it here, save a little bit, you know, of time and shipping, whatever. Picked up, like, within a half hour of me picking it up, I got an alert from BBTS saying it came in. So that wasn't an early release, guys. If all the other stores got their product, how is that an early release? So that's a little bit of a misleading by them to get you to purchase from them. And, you know, one thing we found out during this show is they're opening up their own shop. And I know for a fact that some retailers are not happy about that. so I'm not sure what Bluefin are doing. You can't really be a distributor and a retailer at the same time. Kind of not cool, kind of not good to compete with your own customers. That's all I have to say about that. However, Storm Collectibles continues to impress me. They had massive displays with a lot of new stuff, Tekken, a lot of new Mortal Kombat stuff, which was mind-blowingly good. You can see all those pics on my Facebook page. Amazing stuff. You know, like, so many other, like, fighting. Their whole thing right now so far has been all, like, either fighting games or, like, sports figures, mostly fighters, and then Dennis Rodman. But, like, if you check out some of their stuff, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and then you have Hollywood Hogan, which I do have, and Tyson, which, let me tell you guys, that, little Tyson looks so good. So then you have the Bruce Lee stuff and Muhammad Ali. There's even an Ung Bak figure, which I didn't see there. I don't think they had it on display. Rigor Mortis. What is that? I'm not even sure. But here's some other stuff, some exclusives and whatnot. Hot Ryu. Akuma that's coming out. Zangief again. Chun-Li, which should be out soon. Reptile should be out soon, if not already. Noob. And then you have some of the other bigger stuff. Like, I've seen this guy around a little bit. I'm almost tempted to get this Bruce Lee. But it's not articulated, but it's in that right scale. King of Fighters, that was the King of Fighters. That was the other one that I couldn't remember right off. And they had one of the figures there, as well as Tekken. So really awesome stuff, guys. Like, I'm really impressed. If you ever see their displays, it's gorgeous. So you will be seeing a lot of reviews of theirs on my channel coming up shortly. And one thing I want to mention right now, and I'll probably mention it one more time during my haul, at least for the time being, I'm probably gonna back off from, like, unboxing stuff on camera, like just taking stuff out of the package. I will show you stuff that I bought, like, as haul videos, but I think as far as unboxing right now, because I have a lot built up, and I don't want to just open stuff and just add to the pile of stuff that I'm have to either set up or review. So I'm gonna hold off on unboxing, like, multiple things at once, a lot of stuff, and just unbox as I get ready to review, and review a lot of, like, the stuff that I already have open, which is both, like, new stuff and a little bit of older stuff, but not, like, super old stuff. So, like, a lot of stuff that I really want to just start reviewing. So a lot more reviews and a lot less unboxing of taking stuff out of their packages. But I will be showing you, like, haul videos still, because I like that, and I want to show you what I've picked up, So, alright, guys, and that's it. So I just wanted to mention that as well. Something I've been thinking about, even in the lead up to New York Comic Con, but definitely now, and you'll see, my HLJ box, latest stuff is here. I'm not opening it until after this weekend, or maybe tonight, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. And then I still have to do, so I have to do that, and I have to do an NYCC haul. I have to pick up a couple more things today. From my pals at Muteki Sales. We'll be doing a video at their booth as well today. Alright, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little, so far New York Comic Con recap of everything that's been going on so far. Went over a few things that I saw, showed you some, little brochures that are really cool. And that's it. Alright, guys, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Keep watching. Definitely have more videos up later today. And until next time, peace out, peeps.